Top 25 New Anticipated Games 2024-2025. Crysis 4, the next installment in the popular Crysis game series, is expected to be released in 2024 or 2025. The game is being developed by Crytek, the team behind the original Far Cry game and multiplayer shooter Hunt Showdown.
Welcome to the future, son. Welcome to the war.
Please remain calm. Immediate evacuation to the mainland is underway.
Deathground is an upcoming survival and horror game scheduled for release on January 16th, 2024. The game offers both single-player and co-op modes. In it, players will fight for survival against deadly dinosaurs controlled by artificial intelligence. Foamstars is a 4-player online shooter from Square Enix that will be released in early 2024 for PlayStation 4 and 5. In the game, players use foam to move, defend, and attack opponents. The game features unique character classes and various modes, including team deathmatch and melee combat.
Okay, it's a showtime!
The game PIONER is an upcoming open-world first-person shooter being developed by GFA Games Studio. The game will take place on a post-apocalyptic Soviet Union-era island surrounded by high levels of radiation and populated by animals, mutants, and anomalies. The game is scheduled for release in 2024.
Was destroyed. You were surrounded by a bunch of little blue lights.
Каждый перегон я изнываю от страха. Работа караванщика нелегка.
Silent Hill Townfall is still in development, and there is currently no exact release date. There is speculation that the game could be released in 2024. The developers No Code Studios are known for their story-driven games with puzzle elements.
Awful. We are stuck here in this place, being judged by these people. But for you, I think it's more than that. I think you're here for some other reason. And I don't want to be anywhere near you when you figure that out.
The game Homeworld 3 is scheduled for release on March 8, 2024. It is a sequel to the original 1999 Homeworld game and is being developed by Blackbird Interactive Studio. Homeworld 3 is a real-time strategy game set in space.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel. You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake. We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the 5th Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all. I know we were expecting a simple shake.
The game Retrieval is a cinematic horror adventure that follows Hanalosha, the commander of a research team on a planet 18 billion miles from Earth.
And we were so eager to hand ourselves over. But we just ended up the same.
What's been going on down here? This wasn't an accident.
Perfect Dark, a reboot of the popular franchise, is being developed by The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics Studios. The game belongs to the eco-science fiction genre and is set in a not-too-distant future where the world is plagued by environmental disasters.
The fires. People dying in the streets. The corporations gave us solutions. A better world. And we welcome them into our lives. But the laws of nature aren't meant to be broken. We need to know what they're hiding.
The game Mecha Break, which is expected to be released in late 2024 or early 2025, is a multiplayer science fiction game with mech combat.
Pilot proceeding on board. Synchronization at 83%. Injecting EIC particles. Launch control is all yours. Target acquired. Engage target. Fire.
The game Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror game set on an abandoned moon base, set in an 80s future style. Players explore different sectors of the station, from abandoned shopping malls to crumbling residential neighborhoods. The game Ratten Reich, which will be released on Steam Early Access in the second quarter of 2024, is an alternate reality real-time strategy game.
This is a holy war for our lions. We have been through the toughest ordeal. But still, there are many months of suffering and struggle ahead.
The game Caona is an action-adventure game created in Unreal Engine 5 and is being developed by an independent developer called Rising 9. The game is inspired by South American mythology and invites players to explore the lands of the gods, solve puzzles, and fight hostile deities and mystical creatures. Honor of King's World. The game is described as a combination of high fantasy and science fiction, offering players to explore a vast open world, fight epically scaled bosses, and explore a variety of locations.
这就是我来记下的理由。 一直在做这个梦。
South Park Snow Day, scheduled for release on March 26, 2024. It is a 4-player cooperative game in which players join Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny in a 3-dimensional world. The main goal is to save the city from a massive snowfall.
Now listen, Clyde has information that the elves are preparing to launch a massive attack on our kingdom. They've been spotted advancing their forces near Stark's Pond. We have to take them out before they kill us all. Good luck!
Yeah, get him, new kid!
They're attacking into a swarm. Show no mercy, new kid! You can't keep running into arrows and stay alive, dumbass.
Okay, very nice, guys.
Glory to the Heroes, slated for release in 2024, is a tactical first-person shooter with single-player and multiplayer. Based on the events of the Russian-Ukrainian War, the game offers a deeply immersive experience utilizing various military units and equipment. Pax Dei is an expansive online multiplayer game inspired by the legends of the medieval era, where myths are real, ghosts exist, and magic is undeniable.
World. Its treasures call out to be discovered. Its ancient secrets beckon us ever deeper into the unknown.
Alone in the Dark, scheduled for release on March 20th, 2024, is a reimagining of the classic survival and horror game. The game transports players to the gothic South of 1920s America.
She knows I'm one.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground.
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
Have you ever talked to a doctor?
The Wolf Among Us 2, a Telltale series from Telltale Games, is a sequel to the popular 2013 game. The game is set 6 months after the events of the first season.
I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them. For me. Can I count on you? Bigby, Can I count on you?
XDefiant, developed by Ubisoft, is a free-to-play arcade first-person shooter game that was originally planned for release in 2023, but was delayed until the summer of 2024.
Our factions are all drawn from iconic Ubisoft worlds and represent distinct classes, each with unique abilities and ultras. You can choose any character from any faction to assemble your team of 6 players. And during the game, you can change your faction or loadout to adapt your strategy. For your loadout, choose from a large...
South of Midnight, developed by Canadian studio Compulsion Games, is scheduled for release in 2024. The game is an action-adventure game with a unique stop-motion-like art style and is set in the American Deep South, where Southern folklore tales, magic, and monsters are real.
So, you remember that favor you owe me?
Ferocious is a first-person action-adventure game. The game offers players to explore a mysterious prehistoric island filled with dinosaurs and other mythical creatures. The game's scenario begins after a shipwreck in the Pacific Ocean, where the player finds himself on the shore of a dangerous island and must survive by fighting prehistoric creatures and armed mercenaries. Nakwon Last Paradise, developed by Mintrocket, is a stealth zombie survival game and is a PvPvE experience. The game is set in Seoul, where players must fight for survival by gathering resources and avoiding both zombies and other players. Beneath is a thrilling first-person action horror adventure developed by Camel 101, the studio that previously created Those Who Remain and Syndrome. Scheduled for release in 2024, the game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam.
He's dead. Radars don't work. I don't know where I am. Somewhere in the middle of the ocean. I found a complex of underwater science stations. At least 5 of them. They're interconnected by short-range submarines. Useful, but not a viable escape option. And they're trying to kill me. But I can't leave before...
Avalon is an MMORPG built in Unreal 5 with support of blockchain technology. Set in a fantasy medieval kingdom, players utilize their characters to explore a world of danger and mystery. While competing for rare NFT rewards, players retain full ownership of their in-game items.
Do you hear it too? A place where we can forge our reality. Where we can be anyone. Go anywhere.
Developer 6-Foot Giraffe has unveiled an intriguing puzzle platformer Greenfield. The game's release date is unknown. The entourage of Greenfield is an island on which an abandoned complex is located. You must get to the center of the structure to find out the solution to a dark mystery.